Hey everyone, I'm having a kind of a discussion here on Facebook, and I bring this to video form because I'm a vlogger and I don't particularly enjoy giving my content to someone else's online platform that I don't own, and I mean Facebook. So I like to arrange it so that I at least gain some coin from it, or even if it's just a little bit. So, with that in mind, my point, Ray, is that all Mark Jackson was saying was, if he did indeed say that, because I didn't find evidence that he actually said that outright. Maybe that sentence should be repeated or found in its proper context. Or maybe Mark was just sort of being facetious and giving one of those throwaway lines where he says, give LeBron the MVP right now. But the bottom line is, I don't think Mark Jackson was saying that with some desire to see the Warriors lose to the Cleveland Cavaliers. After all, arguably, he built that team. Okay? Remember, he was coach of the Warriors for 2 years prior to Steve Kerr. He took the Warriors to the playoffs each year. He finished with a winning record. And as I said before, no one saw Steve Kerr coming. I didn't. You didn't. Sure, he was a top head coaching candidate either for the Knicks or the Lakers or the Warriors. But the constant comment was, he has no experience, no previous experience except as a general manager. It was a wild card. A complete wild card. He had no idea what to expect. So here we are. Now, what I don't like is when a person changes their tune because someone wins. And that's what I'm getting at here. The bottom line is, again, Mark Jackson was fired in a way that looked very racist. The Warriors said that Mark Jackson didn't understand X's and O's. In other words, they were putting it out there that he wasn't intelligent. They said that Joe Lacob said that Mark Jackson was not a person who was liked by the Warriors organization. Then Joe Lacob said that Stephen Curry agreed with his decision to let go of Mark Jackson, in which Stephen Curry came back and said, I didn't agree to that. It's not the first time Joe Lacob has told a lie and trying to make somebody else look like they backed his decision when in point of fact they didn't. He's done that twice in 3 years. So winning does not cover that up. You don't just say, oh my God, you won, this is great, we cover it up. That's not the way that I roll. I don't roll that way. And I would really appreciate if others didn't either, particularly people who are black, because it's very difficult to reach that perfect society when you sort of give up your principles when someone wins or makes a ton of money. Big deal. The Warriors do not have the name Oakland behind them. They don't say Oakland Warriors. They're trying to leave for San Francisco, and they're the focus of a lawsuit. Why do we hope David Boies kicks their butt and keeps them in Oakland? Okay? And you should wish for and work to make the same thing happen. This is a matter of sitting back on the sidelines. I create my own success. I'm not wishing for someone else's success because I think, okay, well, I can live my life through them. Forget it. I haven't been to a game yet. I haven't asked to go to a game. I haven't applied. I haven't asked for a press pass. I haven't. Partly because of all this other stuff that happened. I'm just being honest. The way Oakland allows itself to be treated is heinous. We consistently allow ourselves to be kicked in the butt, treated like second-class citizens, and be happy just for the little crumbs that we get. All the while, or a TV network like ABC shows San Francisco when it should be showing Oakland 1,000% of the time. That's our fault. And so here, you all come to me and complain about something that Mark Jackson said, which was just him being an analyst. I'm like, come on. back the man. He built the Warriors. If the Warriors had any class, they'd share that trophy with him. That's how I feel. No. Was he the best coach? No, my mom thought the Warriors did the right thing. You know? That's why I love my mom. But even if they did the right thing, one thing that my mother agrees with is they didn't handle it the right way. Joe Lacob had no business kicking Mark Jackson out the door. He had no business implying that Mark Jackson wasn't intelligent, bringing up the classic idea of the person who's black who's not smart, which I really don't like. To me, that gets me so mad that, I want to do things that I'm considered doing things I don't want to do, and I don't do them, but I consider them because that's wrong, and we too often allow that to happen. The smartest person in the room could be a black person, but because we allow ourselves not to be portrayed that way, that person's not recognized like that. Thank God we have a Barack Obama. All right, so my point is, or should be, quite clear by now where I'm coming from. Sure, cheer for the Warriors, root for the Warriors, yeah, but keep in mind something. In San Francisco, if you go to a bar or a restaurant to watch a Warriors game, only a fraction of the crowd is cheering. The majority of them don't care. And that's where they want to go? And you in Oakland are happy about that? I mean, give me a break. They ought to stay in Oakland and change their name to the Oakland Warriors, just as the New Jersey Nets moved to Brooklyn and became the Brooklyn Nets.